I'm so sorry. Stop. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As soon as I hit start stream, I let my little 5 minutes run down. As soon as the 5-minute mark hit, when I was about to hit the face cam button, my dad called and he's talking to me about The Walking Dead, a show I haven't watched in like 2 years. And he just keeps going on and on. And I was like, okay. It was great. I love talking to him, but I didn't want to hear about The Walking Dead. I knew I was about to stream, but I didn't want to ruin his time. He was having a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hergis, how you doing? Yes, I know. It's weird. I'm over here. I didn't make a big deal about it. I know. I'm sorry. I should have like made some kind of big grand gesture like Tim the Tat Man and Dr. Lupo, who totally just overshadowed what I just did. I was not expecting either of them to do anything related to moving to YouTube and all that stuff. I wasn't trying to be like them. Now I feel like I'm just a follower, but that's not the point. That's not why I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? Welcome to YouTube. My YouTube. It's quieter over here. It's a lot less people over here, which is weird. It's quieter, it's calmer, and there's no drama on my side. I'll say that much. There's no worrying about subscribers and things like that. So that's why I waited until a lot of your guys' subs ran out. I didn't want to be a douche and take away your subs and your stuff to have fun with those over on the Twitch. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hergis, you guys are awesome. I figured you guys would come, which is fantastic because you guys were freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much. Sorry. I said sorry. I haven't streamed in a couple days. School has been killing me, and I had this melting around in my head, this idea of doing this. So, man, I really wish Tim the Tat Man could have waited 2 weeks. Could have waited. Now I do feel like a follower, which sucks. Like, I wish they could have waited a couple days or a couple weeks after me. That's how things go. People switch every day, so it's whatever. But thank you guys so much. Also, I don't know if you noticed, the stream looks better. It's a little bit better over here. I have a solid 30 FPS. I would have 60, but I don't have a better graphics card. When I get a better graphics card and better Wi-Fi, I will. Solid 30 FPS. You guys are talking really fast. I can see you. Thank you guys so much. I have better font through the chat. As you can see, way better font, and you got your little pictures from YouTube on here. I figured you guys would like that. But other than that, nothing's changed, ladies and gentlemen. We're still on it. I didn't feel right continuing Metroid right now. I was gonna make Metroid the first thing, but it wouldn't make any sense to a lot of people coming into this. And so I just figured I was gonna do a dev stream, but my dad called, kind of ruined that. We may still do it, but I kind of just want to chat and talk to you guys and tell you about how everything's going and what we're up to. They're all gonna move eventually. Yeah, I just wish they would have waited like 2 weeks. Now I really do feel like a follower and I feel dumb. That's whatever. You know, things happen. Plus none of my fans or viewers are usually their viewers half the time anyway. It doesn't matter. But the reason you're probably asking already, why the move? Why'd you do all this? You were doing fine on Twitch. Whatever. The reason I moved is because I gave Twitch 3 years. I gave it 3 years. We had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of ups and quite a few downs, and I just felt like it was time for me to move. A lot of my friends who stream on Twitch don't anymore. Panda's one of the only ones that do. But a lot of people left, and it kind of sucks. Like when you lose people who are around you and stream around you, and like they keep you going. It's kind of hard to keep motivated and stay going. Yeah, I could have went out and looked for other people, but I just felt like I was being invasive when I would try. I would always go watch smaller streamers, talk to them a little bit, you know, but we just didn't click, you know, things like that. And plus, you also got to remember, the audience, I feel like this is probably not true, but the audience I feel on Twitch is very, they know who they want to watch, you know, like they know where they want to be. Twitch isn't making any improvements. Sorry. Oh yeah, Mixer. Oh yeah. So like, Twitch's audience is really, I've noticed, at least as a viewer, I can see these kind of things, at least and from my point of view. Twitch has its audience, and its audience knows where it wants to go. It knows what streamers it wants to watch. You know, on Twitch, they want to watch Shroud. They want to watch Tim. They want, oh, no, sorry, not Tim anymore. They want to watch QC. They want to watch Ninja. They want to go to those places no matter what. And Twitch is a smaller community as a whole than YouTube is. YouTube is ginormous. It's huge. There's like extremely high chance that a viewer who watches a famous streamer like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, all those famous guys, Courage, JD, all those guys, there's a chance that none of those viewers will ever see me, but I will have viewers that will never see them. That's how big YouTube is, and I thought that was a better opportunity, not for me to grow, but to just meet like an extremely large amount of people. On Twitch, you're like, hey man, what's up? What's up, dude? I just came from Tim's stream. I just came from this stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows everybody kind of thing, and I feel like I've always been that kind of person. Like, when everybody starts to know you, it's time to get up and leave, because you know you don't want to deal with people's stuff. But no beef towards Twitch at all. No beef to anyone at Twitch. No beef to anyone who still streams Twitch. Do your thing. I left for my own validity, my own reasons, and I feel like, and also the change of scenery was needed. Like, you could probably tell on my last couple of streams, I just wasn't in it. Even when playing Metroid, even though I was having a great time playing the game, I just wasn't mentally in it. And plus, I loved, you probably heard me talking about it if you were already here, back when I was making YouTube videos, that I was having a blast. I loved it. It was awesome. I was doing Pokemon challenges. I was doing how to die, fast you can die challenges and things like that. And I was having a blast. And it sucked when I couldn't do it anymore because school happened and work happened and all that good stuff. It is good stuff. All that good stuff happened, and I didn't have time for it. And then I started streaming back on Twitch again, and then that just cut into it even more. So I figured, I like making videos so much. I want to make video games. I want to do this. I want to do that. What if we start generalizing and collecting things that I want to do into one area? I want to make videos. I can do that on YouTube. I want to stream. I can do that on YouTube. I want to play video games. I can do that on YouTube. I want to game development. I want to do dev streams. There's an extremely large game development community on YouTube. I can meet them and hang out with them and learn from them. There's also a large one on Twitch, but there's even bigger one on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's bigger on YouTube. It's like everything in Texas is bigger, but whatever. Everything's bigger on YouTube. There's more opportunity. There's a lot more stuff going on. And I really want, I feel like being here would also allow me to make more videos. Like, I'll be wanting to make more videos too. I do like making videos. I love doing those game challenges. Those are really fun. Game challenges and just stupid shorts and dumb stuff like that. It's all good. So you're probably wondering, how's all this going to work now? Like, you have VODs back there, you have subs back there. All I was going to say is, if you subbed on Twitch, don't do it again. I thank you so much. I know the last people who subbed really did sub, and I appreciate that. That's why I allowed this month to start, and you're made sure that your guys' subs ended. And for those of you who were gifted a sub, I know those ended, so that's good. And I want to thank McCroc for that too, if he ever comes by. But thank you guys so much for those. But those people, you're now over here. You are now also, since I'm on YouTube, I am not partnered or affiliated or whatever that's called over here. So you don't have to worry about donations. You don't have to worry about, I think it's called members and stuff, subscribers, members over here, anything like that. All you got to worry about is people subscribing to the YouTube channel, which is fine. So you ain't got to worry about that. Don't feel obligated to do any of that stuff. I don't feel obligated to have to ask for it, which is great. I thought hitting affiliate on Twitch would be fantastic, but then it started to turn into a money game. And like, if I wanted to keep doing it, I do have to make money because I got to play games and all that stuff. But it became too much, so I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, if I do get, I don't know what's called here, verified on YouTube and doing all that stuff again, I'm definitely going to approach it in a completely different way. Because I remember the mindset I had when I hit affiliate. As soon as I hit affiliate, I had partner on my mind, and all I cared about was asking for subs and followers and trying to get the numbers up, and I was killing myself with social media trying to do this stuff, and it wasn't working. I tried the stupid TikTok thing, and I'm done with it. Okay, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done with it. And plus, YouTube's pretty much forever, so that's a good thing. So if I do a stream, it'll be here forever. If you miss a stream, if you want to see what I look like right now, talking to myself in the future, come back to this terrible video. You want to see where it all started. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are fantastic, and I'm sorry I was so late. I am so freaking sorry. Like I said, my dad called as soon as I hit, as soon as the 5-minute mark hit, and I was literally about to hit the button to come talk to you guys. He called me. I will say thank you for being patient. Thank you so much for tuning here. And Hergis, thank you so much for coming over. And I love your YouTube. That's another thing I like to see, that I can see your guys' face, which is great on YouTube, which is fantastic. So thank you guys so much, man. You guys are fantastic. And yeah, that's it. So like, also, okay, so how's the channel going to work? Then I should probably explain that too. So I've created, you may have noticed if you've been watching the YouTube a little bit, I've created playlists on my channel that have certain things. A lot of YouTubers have multiple channels, which I think is just too much. I can't handle all that because I'm not a full-time content creator. I can't handle more than one channel, maybe one day, but not right now. So as of right now, I have one channel, which is the Joey Hansen channel right here, the main one you always see me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. But I have created playlist of all my videos, and now I have a playlist for the streams. So now all the streams that are recorded now will go into that, and you guys can go back and watch them. And my streams are never usually over 2 hours. If they are, it's for some special reason, or maybe I'm just feeling like I want to stream for a longer time. But my streams usually don't run over 2 hours. So I think it'd be like little mini movies for you guys. But those will all be stored in the Joey's stream playlist. They'll be in there. So along with my shorts, along with everything else, there'll be separate playlists for everything on one channel. I do agree with people who have multiple channels, and I see the reason behind it, but I can't actively and effectively run more than one channel. If you understand, I'm a full-time student and a full-time worker, so I cannot do that. But as of right now, we're good to go. And the wife's home, it looks like. Come on in, baby. Come meet my new YouTube family. Look how much, look how much cleaner the stream looks on YouTube. It's got better, I don't know what it's called, frame rate. This looks so good. I look like a person now instead of a pixelated mess. Baby, where you going? Are you hungry? Hungry? Are you going to go do your yoga? Tired? Go get changed, get you some rest, and then I'll come in. I'm not gonna stream very long. My dad called me and kind of ruined half the stream. I'll be in a few minutes, okay? All right. So anyway, how is everyone doing today? I see Panda in here. I see Hergis in here. Thanks again for you guys tuning in. Twitch isn't making any improvements. Like I said, I'm not gonna badmouth Twitch. I don't think that's. I'm not gonna do that. But I know people have their opinions about it. Everything has more quality on YouTube. I agree. It looks fantastic. I even watched some of these newer guys' streams that look a little different. I noticed that when I was doing it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do stream on YouTube sometime. I think I remember you bounce back and forth. Also, is my music too loud? There we go. Sorry. My bad. But yeah, it's cool. And I know Hergis is on YouTube. I think I've seen some of your stuff. So I'm like, that'd be cool. He'll be here. And it also, I feel like it's easier for people too, because you don't have to make a Twitch account and all that stuff. You could just go to YouTube and there I am. You don't have to sign in and do all that jazz to chat and everything. You can just chat, comment, and have fun. But yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want the music to be too loud. That's my bad. It's double checking. Yeah, no, not bad, Mel. That's fine. But yeah, man, I figured I did this. I'm sorry I didn't make a big grand, like, hey, I'm on YouTube. Did I have plans to do one? No, not really. I just kind of want to just continue on and just keep having fun. Like I said, this is supposed to be a dev stream, but it turned into a just chatting stream because it took too long. But tomorrow is Thursday, which means Friday we'll be doing, I don't know if I want to do, what should I do? Should I do the first official Fighting Friday? You are on Twitch quite a lot. You heard us, yes you are. Do you guys want to do the official the very first Fighting Friday this Friday, or would you like to continue Metroid and finish out Metroid? Since you two guys are here, my first YouTube viewers, you guys get to pick and have some input on that. So there you go. You are on Twitch quite a lot. Yes you are. You maybe perhaps too much. Maybe Hergis. quite a bit too much, actually. It's so cool seeing you over there, though. I'm glad your channel is doing great too, man. I wish all my friends who are still streaming and maybe who just don't associate with me or talk to me as much anymore, that are still on Twitch, good luck, and keep doing what you're doing. You're obviously doing something right. I mean, it's why you're there. Clearly, I wasn't feeling comfortable. That's why I left. But, you know, I'm here now, and I really don't feel like moving again anytime soon. But you know me, I'm weird. You know, I was on Mixer one day, then I'm on YouTube one day, then I'm on Facebook one day, then I'm on this one day. You know, I'm a guy that kind of jumps around. Stick with the devs. Yeah, we'll probably do dev this weekend then. This Friday. But yeah, oh, you're doing more dev stuff tomorrow? Wait, what made you laugh? The devs thing? The dev thing was hard. It gets frustrating after a while. Oh, do this? Oh yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I do want to do more of these. I'm gonna go talk to the wife after this stream and see like what she thinks about it, because she actually, I sat down with her and talked about this stuff, and she was like, yeah, maybe you should switch, you know, because my Twitch did slow down quite a bit, and I understand why. I wasn't there, you know, people leave, people move on, and people have their own lives to go to, and Twitch as a whole is, I guess, becoming so mainstream that it's kind of getting saturated in its own self, but it's still a fantastic place to go hang out and watch stuff. A lot of great people and creators over there. Heck, there's a lot of great creators on anything you can go to nowadays, which is fantastic. Like you just point in any general direction, you got a streaming platform that has great people on it. I mean, there you go. What kind of game am I making? Okay, do you guys want to see it? I'm a little nervous to show you. This would be the first time I've ever shown it on stream. Live devlogs? That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. That's what this is. What engine? It's Unity. I know. Oh, Unity. Brr. Yeah, it's Unity. Sorry. It was Godot, but I just can't. There's just not enough documentation and knowledge out there for Godot for me. But it's Unity. So I know you're probably looking like, why didn't you just go to Unreal? I honestly thought about it. I have honestly sat here and thought about, if you're going to go all in, why don't you? I mean, if you're going to go all in with Unreal. But I'm scared. It looks scary over there. It may be better. It may even be easier for all I know. But I'm scared. And I know every big company, my favorite company, Square Enix, uses Unreal to make Final Fantasy, which is fantastic. But I'm scared. I'm nervous. But Godot's learning curve, though. Yeah, that thing gets you pretty good. Also, it uses kind of like Python. And the wife and I are learning JavaScript together. And C# is very close to JavaScript. It's like a faster JavaScript, if you think about it. If you look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, look at it, you know? You look at it, it looks like a faster JavaScript. So we're learning that, and I'm kind of learning and everyone I've talked to is like, do it. Unreal's overwhelming. It looked overwhelming. It's scary. It's scary, okay? Like, there's like 20 million buttons, and I don't know what they do. It's like Blender times 3, you know what I'm saying? And Blender's not that bad. I've actually gone through a couple Blender videos, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. But Unity is super simple, albeit maybe too simple sometimes. Also maybe too frustrating. I still cannot figure out post-processing. I do not know why. I still don't know what a render pipeline is, and I don't know why it keeps breaking all of my assets I brought in. Help. If you know Unity, help. But it is very overwhelming. I said I really haven't even dove into Unreal. I'm scared. I don't know. I might like it for all I know, but I don't know if I'm ready yet. I want to learn a little bit more. Plus, I don't know how close C# is to C++. Maybe they're both C. Maybe pretty close. I don't know. But I'll maybe dip into it one of these days after this game. I do plan on releasing this game that I'm working on, by the way. This is gonna get released. I'm nervous to show it the coding part of Unity. I feel that too. I do want to release this game. Is it going to be fantastic? Probably not. I just really want to say I did something and I got it out there. It'll be on itch.io for free. I'm not charging anybody for this mess. It's ridiculous. I made this. You don't want to buy this. I made this. Don't buy this game. Don't even donate. Don't do anything with that. But I plan on releasing it on itch.io, on my itch.io page, which I need to customize. I know it's terrible over there. It's empty. So you guys can download it and play with it and have it for free. I'm trying to reduce the amount of assets that I'm downloading from the asset store. I have some trees and grass. That's about it for assets. I don't have anything else. Maybe a couple shaders, but those are like super free, and they're like, they don't have any, like, it says don't need to credit the artist and all that stuff. I probably still will. But But I'm trying to limit the assets, so I'm learning Blender as well. I want to learn how to, the next thing I want to learn in Blender is how to model a hand holding a pistol, and you'll see why in a second. Hand holding a pistol is all I need, and you'll see why in a second. But yeah, it looks scary, and I'm a little nervous to show you guys. Are you guys ready to see the game? I'm nervous because I don't know what you're gonna think of it. Wasn't planning on showing it today, but and I was, but later. But I'll show it right now. So we'll get into that. So thank you guys again for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Feels weird saying that. Hit that subscribe button, and I think you can like these videos now. Like you can like a live stream. Go ahead, I guess. So it's actually been a year since I came to your chat. I came there because of you making games. I remember this. Yes, you were back when I was hanging out with Vimlark. I say hanging out in his chat at Vimlark, which I still do sometimes. He's a great guy. Very, very knowledgeable when it comes to game development. But he uses Construct, and I wanted more. Construct's great. I don't care anybody. Construct's a great engine. I don't care what anybody says. It's great. It's just I wanted to see how much further I can take it. Like how can I really get down to it? But okay, if you guys are ready, I'm nervous. All right, I'm a little nervous. Let's get right into it. I'll turn the music up a little bit for you beautiful people here. Thank you. Free royalty, lo-fi hip-hop music. You keep streamers alive, just so you know. All right, I am ready to show you. Let's see here. Also, if you have suggestions for a new overlay, or you would like to see me create a new overlay, please tell me, because I do have to adjust it, because I still have this. So yeah. Oh, this is new. We still will be doing gameplay over here. I've got to tell you, it's not just dev streams. A lot of it is, but we still do gameplay. So if you want to see Castlevania series playthrough after we finish Metroid, 300 subscribers. Look at there. Boom. Because I mean, what's a YouTuber without begging you for subscribers? You got to kind of join in. You can't beat them, join them, chat. So yeah, suggestions to update this, because I know you can see up here, there's nothing above chat. That's where the Twitch subs used to go. Now there's none. The timer will stay just to see how long the stream's been going, because I don't know if YouTube tells you how long it's been going. It might, I don't know. And then there's the game scene. That's where all the stuff is. There's all my junk. So you can see I already have a bunch of crap on there. You should watch him a lot, but stopped after getting a little away from the game dev. But I kind of want to get back into it. Hey man, get back into it. Do what you got to do, man. Don't overwhelm yourself though. I'll tell you that much. I overwhelmed myself last week and I had to stop for a couple days. It got frustrating. You can ask Panda. Me and Panda, like, we were yelling at each other, but we weren't arguing. We were just like yelling because we were so frustrated, not with each other, but with the freaking Unity engine. We're like, why does this not work? We were literally getting to the point where, like, I would watch him copy and paste a code and then literally copy it and then paste it into his thing with nothing else running, just that script and the player character. All it's supposed to do is make him move without anything on it, and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, and then I did it, and I brought it over, and it worked just fine. And I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? It turns out that Unity needed an update, but it gets frustrating. It broke it. It got breaked. All right, I'm nervous, so I'm gonna show you now. I actually have 2 versions of this game that I'm working on, but I'm just gonna do one. It's freaking making me mad. All right, here we go. I'm a novice. Oh, by the way, I never showed you guys, but I made this in Python. It's an image viewer. Isn't that neat? Isn't this neat? It's an image viewer. You know what it does? It finds PNGs in your files. It finds PNGs. You have to have PNGs first for it to work. I'll close it now. But I made that. All the kids at my the elementary school that I work at, that's all I hear all day. The 6th graders coming, as they're going up the stairs, all I hear is every footstep. They get louder as they go up. Well, in Godot 2D, my jump always screws itself, so I gave up. Hey, that's what was happening to me with the jumping stuff. What threw me away from Godot was the lack of documentation. There's a lot, but it's so bleh. And the tutorials, everybody has their own version. And I'm like, I just need the standard. I need the standard first, and then I can learn my version or learn other versions. No one had the standard. So I was so confused of what I was supposed to be looking up. And if you wanted to get real specific on something, good luck. You're not finding it. Like, I think I looked up I looked up. I needed a tutorial for. I needed a character holding a gun that follows the mouse. I typed that in. Maybe one video. Maybe one for Godot. I typed that in Unity. I get like 700, and they're all different ways sometimes too. But yeah, that's another good thing I switched to doing Unity for. Is Godot 4 probably going to be fantastic? Probably. I don't know. Will I try it out? Of course, I'll try it out on this stream. We'll try anything on the Joey Hansen stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Subscribe, all that jazz. Like video. Do you like streams? I don't know. All right, but yeah. Without further ado, don't laugh, okay? It's my first one. Well, not really. I practice. I'm still learning. So, backstory. I'm still learning C#. My hand disappeared. Still learning C#, so I'm not fantastic at it. Still learning object-oriented programming, so I don't know everything about that. I'm trying. I'm learning, about classes and things like that, how they work and how to call a class and functions. I'm still learning about how that stuff works perfectly and melds together. And then third, I'm still learning Unity. I'm not a master at it. That's probably why it took me 5 hours to figure out post-processing, which I still have not yet done. I have not figured out post-processing, and I don't think I ever will at this point. But all right, I'll shut up now. It is time. Let's open our hub. This may crash the stream. I don't know if it's going to or not. But yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Anytime you want to load Unity. Hello. Unity? Mom? I don't need Discord running. Unity? Hello? Mom? We're already starting off bad. Okay, here it is. Okay. I have a bunch of projects, but the project is right here. It is titled. This is going to be the final title. I've stuck with it. I figured if I find a title, it'll help me not deviate from and go so much and maybe reduce what developers call scope creep. I'm learning about that, scope creep. If I have a name already, I shouldn't be able to keep adding stuff more than what the name allows. So, and it might help me with development. So, the game is called A Pistol in the Woods. So, you might be expecting something such as a pistol and maybe some woods. There you go. It's so simple. Let's get into it. God, I hope this works. I'm so nervous. I hope this works to show you guys. The Darkest Grave. I love that, by the way. That's a really cool title. The Darkest Grave. The grave's so dark that it gravely wants to not be dark. I don't know. You have to tell me the backstory later. The Darkest Grave. Oh, like the Darkest Grave in the graveyard. Like when you go to a graveyard, there's one that's really disgusting and dirty because no one cleans it. Not even the cleaning man who's supposed to clean it. You're like, hey, why is that gravestone look like a giant there's a mountain of moss and disgustingness, when it looks so evil? He goes, I just don't clean that one. Why? I just don't wanna. Is it evil? No, I just don't clean it. The Darkest Grave. I love that. That's a cool name. Mine's A Pistol in the Woods. It's a pistol in the woods, chat. Does a bear pistol in the woods? I don't know. Is our main character going to be a bear? What if our main character was the bear? What if the main character of my game was a bear with a gun? What if? That's all I'm saying. What if, chat? What if the main character of my game was a gun? We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this one out. Also, I think you can clip on YouTube now, too. I might be doing that. I'm going to try to upload more clips to the Instagram. If you haven't already, go down to the link in the description below the stream. There's my Twitter and my Instagram. Make sure you're following at least the Twitter, because I do daily post there. Insert movie bear. This is getting... Oh, no. This is getting out of hand. No, it should be out of paw, because it's the bear. This is getting out of paw. And it's the wrong... It loaded the wrong project. This is not the right project. This is the one I made this. I made all of this. But look, just so you know, you can't see my character. And I have a movement script, and all it does is flash. This is all it does. And it jumps. It flashes when you go left and right. And it jumps. So I scrapped this project. But I did all this art I did myself, by the way. I just drew all that myself in Procreate. Not in Procreate. In GIMP. GIMP is my new beautiful friend. By the way, you guys are going to want to be here for Friday. Since we're doing the dev stream, we're learning Blender on Friday. That's right. Joey's doing it. We're learning Blender on Friday, so make sure you're here Friday. It's going to be Gonna be a blast. The stream title will make sense then. So fast you can't see it. You move so fast. That's all it does, dude. Sorry, we'll close that project. It's the wrong project. I'm not sure why it opened that one because I clicked it by accident. I have 2 of these. Back to the hub, boys. Where is it at? Where did I not? Oh, the title didn't carry over. That's my bad. You help with Blender? Be ready on Friday then, dude. Be here Friday. Friday's gonna be 8 p.m. same time. A little at least, dude. Dude, you know more than me. You know more than me. My goal of Blender, by the way, is I'm gonna take an object that I have, right? An object I have in my room here physically, and make it in Blender. So I've decided that is going to be. I had it. Where did it go? I lost it. I gotta find it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It's up here. This. I want to make this in Blender. It's Link's sword from the original Legend of Zelda. I want to make this a 3D model as is. So I figured if I find a real object that I like, or that I have, and make it into something, it'll work out just fine. What is happening? Yes, there's my game. It works. The title is wrong. It's supposed to be a pistol in the woods. I just haven't titled it yet. But I want to make this in Blender. Also, this makes noise. Sometimes. Yeah. All right, let me show you the game. Way too easy. That's the whole point. There's water in here, and it's got Spider-Man on it. Well, his hand. The hand of Spider-Man. What if we model this cup? But yeah, that's the goal. Okay, are you guys ready? This is a pistol in the woods. Running. You might be like, Joey, why does it look like crap? Why is it like an old PS1 game? That's because I made it that way. Do you know how hard that was? Surprisingly difficult. Like, I think it was more difficult making it like this than it was to originally make PS1 games. That's how much crap I had to go through to downscale this. But if you play the game, you can see that I have mouse movement, I have draw distance, I have fog, and I have trees that you can walk through because I do not know how to make them collide yet. That's the goal. But we have grass, we have a skybox, and I'm gonna put like a bunch of stuff back here, like maybe some more trees that you can't, so you can't see the skybox back here. That's my goal at least. And also gonna put some fences and stuff up here so you can't walk up here. But yes, it is very blurry, like a PS1 game. That is my goal. It is a PS1 shooter. I don't know if you guys have ever played. There was a terrible, terrible game on the N64. I can't remember what it was called. Not Army of Darkness. It may have been Army of Darkness, I think is what it was called. And it would look like this, but it wasn't. It was like a hack and slash. But I wanted my game to look like crap, but be a first-person shooter. Do you guys see this though? Hope you guys like it. I did all of this terrain stuff by myself. The trees were downloaded. I tried to make them as different as I could. Some of them are different, some of them are not. And things like that. So my goal is you're going to start out in this field, and you're going to kind of make your way mosey on down. I'm going to do some more graphic stuff to make the mountains look better. Maybe add some more trees and grass and moss stuff. My favorite part, I love this. When you come over here, it's like it's just a dirt path. Maybe I was going to put maybe like a little campsite here or something cool like that. But yeah, the moon's all pixelated even, and I think it just looks really cool, like an old PS1 game. Like when you get close, the things clear up. When you go far away, it gets blurry. And then, of course, it just gets over here. And I can also, by the way, the character movement, I can move with my mouse, I can jump, and I can sprint. It is very, very, very basic. I got this from online. It was a FPS character controller I downloaded online, which was a script I downloaded and implemented. I adjusted a couple things to make him move a little bit slower and stuff like that to give that a feel. But my next step, my next step is I want to add a head bobbing movement maybe to kind of make it like he's walking to in it, because I really like Resident Evil games, like Resident Evil 8. How when Ethan moves, he kind of like bounces a little bit. I want to add that into it because I think that would be really cool, and I want to add footsteps, and of course, what we're gonna be working on Friday. I want to model a hand holding a pistol because that's going to be our gun. And after that, we're going to work on shooting objects and shooting things. Like I'm probably going to use a raycast because I think most PS1 games used raycast. They didn't use projectiles firing. But a projectile actually might be cooler. because you'll see a bullet fly out. But yeah, so I'm working on it. There's nothing really here yet. I stopped back there when I was developing stuff. I was kind of just messing with it. I'm like, I'm gonna make one good area around the player character, things like that. So like, yeah, if you go back out of my game here, you see how bad it actually looks. So there's the game view, but you go to the scene, this is what it looks like. It's all clean and crisp and beautiful. It's got the fog on it, things like that. So that's what I've been working on, and I figured if I take this approach of closing the character off like this, like putting him in a chasm like this. Although, is there a faster way to move in Unity, by the way? Like closing this chasm off like to the player, I think it'd be better instead of like having him available to the entire world. I don't want a giant open world game. I just want him to be able to spawn in, shoot his pistol at a couple enemies who will have ragdoll, by the way. That's my goal. I think ragdoll is a better idea for this kind of game. And then he's going to go through and escape. So the premise of the game, if you don't know if you want to know the backstory, a little bit of it, the premise is, and this is my idea at least, that you play as his backstory is, he doesn't have a name yet, but he's a character who is a famous businessman. He's worth a lot of money and makes a lot of money. He is kidnapped and brought to these woods, and for reasons unknown, the guys, he winds up by himself with one guy. He tussles him around and gets his pistol and fires and kills the guy. So then the whole game is so he killed one guy, and he now has to have this pistol only. I plan on having extremely limited amount of ammo, because who would just have ammo laying around, you know what I'm saying, for a pistol in the woods? So I'm thinking maybe you have one clip and -1 bullet because you use it on the first guy. And you have to get out of the woods with just one clip. Each enemy will die in one hit if you hit him in the high area. Like, my goal is to like hit him in the leg and they take 2. If you hit him in his chest up area, they die in 1 hit. Things like that I want to implement because I think that'd be really interesting. You are like to be extremely limited like that, and that'll also allow the game to be a little bit shorter and a little more enjoyable. I don't know if I want to add a fear factor to it. Do I want to make it kind of a horror game? I kind of just want to make it like an experience, like a what if. Like, what if you were thrown in the woods and you only had one gun and you had to get all the way out? You know what I'm saying? Would you just run past everyone and leave, or would you kind of sneak your way around and kill everyone, or fight your way out with the limited amount of ammo you have? The bad guys, they'll have knives and they'll have at least 1 or 2 pistols as well to be fighting the same way, but they'll also have very limited ammo. So if they run out, they're screwed. They're easy pickings. You know what I'm saying? But I think that will be really interesting. Also, since that allows me to keep the game small and like work on mechanics and work on like what it can be. And like I said, I do really want to release this game. This is not my dream game, of course. This is just something I really want to finish. I really want to finish and I want to get done. Because I want to say I did something. I want to put it on my resume. And I want to send it to Square Enix. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to have something in my background so like maybe people can go back and look at something I made. That's my ultimate goal here. So if with your guys' help, keep pushing me, Hergis and Panda and everybody else, and you know my family pushing me, we're gonna get a game out there. We're gonna keep doing it. And plus, I just want to learn more about Unity. I want to learn more about coding in general and game development in general, so I can make my own game, like a really nice game. I do have a dream game, but it's gonna require a lot of work and a lot of knowledge before I can do it, and I know that. So I figure we can do this. So Hergis, Panda, I think we can freaking do this. Everybody who's tuning in, I think we can do this. Let me see here. Actually, tonight, just kind of just showing it off and kind of like hanging out with you guys for a little bit. I wanted to go look. Do I want to implement anything else? I can talk about what I have here. Like you said, you might want to see the script. I know it's boring, but you might want to see it. So right here, it's just a simple controller. It's very simple, and I think I kind of understand it. I even left the comments in here that are really helpful. It's super short. It's only 74 lines. It's super short, and it's called the SC FPS controller. You can download this actually and mess with it yourself. It's over. You can Google it. SC FPS controllers is fine. But you got simple things like you got your floats, your walking speed, your running speed, your jumping speed, your gravity. I've already messed with a couple of these things as well. Your look speed, how fast the camera is, things like that. The hardest part of like looking up code and trying to like learn from other people is finding stuff you really want. And the reason I chose this one right here is because it has a sprint, and I want to figure out a way where'd it go? Where's the sprint? Where's the sprint? Right here. If the sprint, I think, is right here. I want to figure out a way to tie this to a stamina system to where you can't just sprint forever, because no one can sprint forever, and just kind of figure that out, how that, like, how to like limit the character's sprinting speed and everything like that. I want to add a lot of things to a small package, if you get what I'm saying. But I have a set number of things that I want, and I don't plan on making it anything past that. You're a guy who gets a pistol, who has to fight his way out of the woods and get away. That is it. You're kidnapped, you fight, you get out. Now, that's the whole purpose. I'm not going any far beyond that. It's not going to be any multiplayer, anything crazy like that. No giant overarching storyline unless I can come up with one. In simple mechanics, you shoot and you won't reload, but you'll shoot and you'll kill bad guys and escape. But that is the ultimate goal there. And that's this is the code. It's nothing crazy. It's super simple. Could I recreate this by myself? No. This will take forever for me to figure out how to do this. I had to look this up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a look it up. I'm a kind of find the guy who has the answers and learn from him kind of guy. So using all the games I make are leading to a grand game I want to make. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. That's the whole point. We make small projects and then we'll make a big one day. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I've always wanted to make my own video game, and I said, why not? I don't know why I decided that, but why not? I even already have. I can do this announcement now. I don't know how to really get it out there yet, but I figured out I would announce it now. I'm announcing it now. I'm announcing it. So you two who are here, or whoever's all going to see this, my game studio is called, I have a game studio now. I'm working on the logo. Shut up. I had to start somewhere. Okay. So my logo and my title of my gaming company, because I'm pretty sure you have to have one, even though you're indie, you got to have something. I don't want to just use my name. That's dumb. My name's dumb. I wanted to show you guys. Health bar. Yes. I want to show you guys my game company name. And don't laugh. It's terrible. It's just a mock-up. Okay. It's a mock-up. But here it is. Boom. Oh God, you can't see it. There it is. What do you guys think? Not this guy. The top. That is my logo. Not yet. That is my name of my gaming studio that I want to make. Right there. This is written in stone now. This is all on the internet. This will be my gaming studio name. 27 Studios. I can't decide if I want to call it just 27 or 27 Studios. And the reason I'm calling it 27 Studios is because I'm 27, and that's when I really realized what I wanted to do as a game developer. Like, I wanted to learn this, I wanted to do it, and I realized that I can do it. So yeah, that's why it's called 27. It means quite a bit to me. Maybe not mean much to you, but it means quite a bit to me. And because it's kind of a reminder of like, why didn't I try this sooner kind of thing. Like, I'm always going to have my regrets of like not starting sooner, because I definitely could have if I were maybe more financially ready than I am now. I would have been able to have something like this, because I grew up, like I said, some of you may know this, but I grew up like pretty poor. Some would say borderline like peasant life, as you would call it, like extremely peasant life. Like think Eminem and then subtract 2. But yeah, 27 Studios, because I'm 27 years old and I realized what I really want to do is make games, be on YouTube, and have a great life. That's what I want to do. That's when basically this is the age I woke up. I woke up and realized I wanted to do something, and I wanted to make sure I do it. So I figured having a logo and having a name would just solidify that and really help me out. That's why I gave my game a name, A Pistol in the Woods, because that implies there's a finished product somewhere out there. There's a finished product waiting to be made, or waiting. I figured that's a good idea. But welcome to Joey Henson's channel, me, and welcome to the first unveiling, as soon as I get it patented one of these days, first unveiling 27 Studios. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for not commenting yet and saying bad things about it. Don't make fun of my Contra guy. I worked really hard on this. He's my Contra guy. Also, I was trying to figure out quaternions and how to turn in a circle. This is also my workbook, by the way. And my notes and everything are in here. But I try to draw a Contra guy, and he looks awesome because I love Contra. which we will be playing on this stream. Yes, this is a dev stream, also a gaming stream. I will always play video games because that is literally what I'm supposed to be. We'll do it here. Here's my PC for some reason. All right, man. But yeah, thanks you guys for checking that out. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's the whole goal. Let me see here. But without further ado, what time is it? It's already 8:07. We've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop off. Let me actually go back here. A good place to stop off. I know I didn't show much. I showed the game. Was nervous about it. Showed the game, and then tomorrow, I don't have homework tomorrow. I made sure I did it. I did all my homework today. I made sure I'm good to go. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. We'll do an official dev stream 2 tomorrow. Obviously, we'll call it dev stream 2 tomorrow. It'll still stay that way, and we will get really into it, and I'll start really working on this because I think that's what I need to do, because this is actually this is the only free time I get by myself, and I decided to spend this doing this, or something productive, learning something, and making something. And who knows, what if this game does take off and someone like makes it and it makes money or something? You never know. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are fantastic. I will roll the credit screen. There's no credits anymore. I don't know how to do that yet, how to make credits roll on YouTube. But it's still there, so you can still chat, still have a good time, and enjoy the song that I paid for. I paid quite a bit of money for. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and you have a great rest of your night, and I will be here tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and like I said, I hope you guys like it. Thank you. Like this video, like the stream, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. It's right there. You just gotta scroll down, click it, follow me on Twitter. It's free. Subscribe to my YouTube's also free, and it's refundable, so that's always good. You can always just say, no, I don't want to subscribe to this guy anymore. Make sure you do that. Good night, Hergis. Good night, Panda. Good night, everyone else who's watching and just kind of too shy to talk. Thank you guys so much, and make sure you go learn something tonight or tomorrow or today. Always be learning, okay? Always be learning, chat. Have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow or Friday. One of those days. The Discord will tell you. Bye. Bye, guys.
Here and look at me when I say I'm sure what I'm doing, so please let me stay till the morning comes and take me away. So please let me stay. Never mind to apologize, our mistakes here and now. Let our love explode, show me how you do it alright. Are you thinking about us? Are you thinking about us? Baby, look at me now and say that there is no turning back, and maybe we should take it slow, but I won't go unless you want me to, baby. Look at me now and say that there is no turning back, and maybe we should take it slow, but I won't go unless you want me to. You feel insecure. All the things I said and the things I did before, if the stain on you, I'll take it away if you let me stay. Never mind all your principles if you feel this is right. We're here and now, let us not lose precious time.